More now from Texas and the aftermath of that massive winter storm. Thousands are still without power and drinking water. The churches have stepped up to help. Joining us now with an update is Father Bruce Nieli from the Diocese of Austin. Father, I hear it's finally warming up where you are with temperatures in the 70s. How are things right now?
Much, much better, and people are much more upbeat and lifted up.
I'm glad to hear that. And I know you sent us a picture of the grocery stores. Tell me how they're holding up. You said you had to wait in line for hours just to get inside.
The lines have been humongously long. Now the fast food lines are just out of sight. The grocery stores themselves are much more open, but out of food. Out of food. So keep us in prayer. We're doing our best. But we in the church are encouraging. HEB has been wonderful, giving out food free. The food banks have been excellent. Central Texas Catholic Charities has been wonderful. So a lot of the nonprofits have just gone out of their way. But it's an uphill battle.
A lot of problems were caused by frozen pipes bursting, making a mess of people's homes and leaving them without water. Let's listen to one woman dealing with that.
We would love showers, but we'll get that when we get our water turned back on.
Oh, that's awful. Was your church affected by the power loss or broken pipes?
The church, and I live right next to a church. I'm a Paulist, and my Paulist brother staff St. Austin Church. They've been more or less blessed because it's downtown, it's near the state capitol, it's near the governor's house, and so forth. But some of the outer-lying places have been devastated. I think at least 10 churches in the Diocese of Austin have been flooded. Yeah.
Oh, that's awful. And I know you do a lot of work with immigrants at the border.
I do.
How has this storm and its aftermath affected that work?
Oh, I'm very active with immigrants right here in Central Texas, but even on the border, Rio Grande, Rio Bravo, some of the refugees. Oh, they're frozen. They've a little bit of an upbeat with the new administration's outreach to them in terms of processing, but still, the numbers have grown, and they're waiting for hope. My grandfather came from Sicily to Brooklyn, by the way, out of poverty. And he and my dad started a hardware store in Merrick, Long Island. So I was born in your diocese.
Okay.
And my parish, Curie of Ars, they donated the shovel, my dad and his father, for the first parish named after St. John Vianney, the Curie of Ars parish in Merrick, which produced the pro-life movement. So those have been my two passions, pro-life and pro-immigrant. And that's why it's a delight to have roots in Brooklyn.
Well, we're glad to have you being from our diocese and now doing such good work down there in Texas. Father Bruce Nieli from the Diocese of Austin. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Christine. God bless you.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell to get updates to all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.